Hello everyone and welcome to Space Agenda TV. Today we talk about the African and Middle East Space Conference that is to be held in Rabat in Morocco from the 5th to the 8th of February 2025. And to learn more about this event, I talked to the founder of the Moroccan Initiative for the Space Industry, MISI, the main organizer for this event. And I asked him about the objectives, why you should attend this great event in Morocco in February. So let's dive right into it. Now, Naoufal, tell me a little bit about the objectives for AMESC.
So AMESC, African and Middle East Space Industry, one of the main objectives is bringing newly spacefaring countries together, mainly in Africa and the Middle East, that are in the same position as Morocco. They are looking into entering the space, the new space era, but they don't have regulatory frameworks. They don't have a robust industry in place yet. Bringing them together under one roof, and also bringing the experienced nation like the Europeans and Americans, India, and Japan, with their businesses to learn from their experiences and to learn from their mistakes too, and hopefully forge a collaborative work between newly ferry station and experienced nations into forging a new space industry in Africa and Middle East.
Okay. This is the African and Middle East Space Conference. How should I see the relation between Morocco and the rest of that region?
Well, Morocco has been developing its deep relationship with African nations for the last 2 decades. Morocco is investing in telecommunication, banking, infrastructures in all of Africa. It has great relationship with Middle Eastern nations. And its geographic location is fantastic. Its proximity to Europe and quick hop in 6 hours in New York, and it has great relationship with its entire environment. So we see Morocco as could be a catalyst to help the space industry thrive in Africa and Middle East, leveraging its very friendly and decades long friendship and partnership with European and American partners.
Okay, excellent. Now, who should attend this conference?
Everybody who's interested in new space. There is no industry without policy. So people in space policy and law should attend. Research institutions. Everything is driven. When it's driven by research, it's done right, and it leads to great outcomes. Finances. Space industry needs funding and businesses. This is a great opportunity for established businesses in Europe, in US, in Turkey, in India, to actually get their feet early on, early stages with the newly born industry in Morocco, Africa, and the Middle East. So basically, the entire ecosystem is encouraged to attend this first edition of AMESC.
Okay, now you're aiming at a high number of attendees, not just for a conference, but you also have an exhibition. You have 50 booth spaces at the moment with room for more. Tell us a little bit about what the exhibition would be like.
So the exhibition, again, as I mentioned, in who should attend. So this is a hybrid between a traditional conference with people sitting in a large room and going through keynote speeches and panels, but also we're giving a room for businesses to come in and show their businesses and have be accessible to decision makers and newly established startups and decision makers to see these businesses, to talk to them one-on-one, sign MOUs. And it's also always great to take a break from keynote speeches and go and talk industry and see how a little gadget or a little thruster or whatnot is involved in space and see it actually with your eyes. It takes from the monotony of just speeches to actually, it's like a bridge between hands-on, looking and touching and talking, and listening and looking at charts and presentations.
Makes sense. And doing business?
And doing business, obviously, as I said. I'm personally aware of many initiatives in Morocco alone. And if you've seen the French visit to Morocco, the French president visit to Morocco, one of the things that got signed is an agreement with Leonardo, Thales, Alenia, and PANAFSAT, which is Pan-African Satellite, to start a regional hub for telecommunication satellites for Africa to be start manufactured in Morocco. That event alone, we need suppliers, we need expertise. We're developing space institutes and space innovation centers in Morocco. We will need infrastructure for that. We will need equipment. And so it is a great opportunity and for businesses to be involved this early now.
Opportunities is a key word. That's why people should come. Opportunity.
Yes.
There is opportunity. This is a new space nation, and opportunities will be there very soon.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
And I'm talking very soon, not years. We're talking months. So
important message. Now, why should people come to Rabat? What is so attractive about Rabat itself, where the event will be held?
Oh, it's a UNESCO heritage city. I might sound a little biased, but it is my favorite city in Morocco. Most of people will know about Marrakesh and Fez. We have great cities, but Rabat is a beautiful mix between history, how the old city within the walls is well conserved, next to modernity. So just outside the wall, there is the new theater that looks like a spaceship, and the tallest tower in Africa that looks like a rocket, with cleanliness unparalleled. Even when Europeans come to Rabat, they are wowed by how clean, safe, secure, and beautiful city. So even if you're not coming to AMESC, you should visit Rabat.
Well, thank you very much, Naoufal, for giving us that little introduction. I think we've given them all the reasons to attend AMESC. Can you give us the dates?
The dates is February 5th to the 8th.
5th to the 8th of February 2025, in the middle of the European winter. What's the weather going to be like?
And not like European winter. It will be warmer. You just need probably a light jacket. But it would be like early spring in Europe. So
perfect retreat from the European winter. So I'm looking forward to joining you in Rabat, Naoufal, and well, good luck with the last remnants of the organization. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Thank you so much. I'm looking to meet you in person.